Anyways, Senna, as a support, I think she pairs really well with two types of characters. Either A, other long-range AD carries, so like Jinx's and Caitlyn's, because then you can just, like, assault the enemy with poke. Or AD carries who, like, have a lot of CC and burst. Because if you have that, then you can, like, double root someone or something like that, and then you can just take them out in one shot, which is what we did with the Jhin there.
Let's talk Jinx. A weekly Jinx video we do every Wednesday about anything to do with Jinx, as well as this video acting as a weekly discussion thread on the Jinx subreddit, our League of Jinx. Make sure to check that out. And like I said last week, this week's episode is just going to be how to lane with a Senna support if you're playing as Jinx. August did stream yesterday at the point of recording this video some Senna games, and he is the kit designer for both Jinx and Senna, so he kind of had some insight on not just that matchup, but matchups in general. But what he had to say actually was, Senna and Jinx kind of work like a really kind of aggressive poke lane. That's kind of what you want to look for a bit, in which case Senna can harass people from a distance, Jinx can harass people from a distance, and both have CC in their kit as well. So if Senna lands her W and it roots somebody, you can be ready to follow up with the Flame Chompers and actually kind of harass somebody. Even if you can't necessarily like kick them out of the lane, you can kind of poke them down over time and gain an advantage through that means. And of course, because of the way Senna's Q scales with range, as well as your Q kind of scales with levels, you'll also be able to get increased range on both people as the lane goes on. Now, it doesn't mean you're like the #1 lane bullying lane suddenly. Senna works that way with kind of a lot of AD carries, and right now it seems like the best AD carry, unironically, she works with the best is of course Lucian, but she kind of has different ways she wants to play with different AD carries, and Jinx kind of falls into the kind of poke and harass from long range. Of course, you also have your zap that you can poke with if you want to use the mana as well. Senna can kind of try and keep you safe a little bit. Like the invisibility does take a whole second to activate, just keep that in mind. And it is camo for that matter too, so if an enemy does get close and has true sight, they still will be able to see you in the shroud and attack you if possible, so just keep that in mind as well. But there are things, it's more of an aggressive lane than probably a peeling lane because of that setup. Now granted, Senna can heal you if she's going for more of the healing build instead of like the the Dusk Blade lethality build. So that is something that can be possibly appealing to a Senna Jinx lane if you're playing Jinx, is that she can actually heal you back up. It's not obviously like a Soraka or like a pure enchanter, of course, but there is Senna's kind of some of everything. She's kind of like a smorgasbord, if you will. She can possibly peel with the camo. She can heal you up with the Q. She can poke and harass with the Q as well, right? She can CC a bit with that. It's a little bit up to you to follow up with some of those things as well. Hopefully you play safe enough that she doesn't have to heal you so often that she can kind of constantly harass actually the enemy laner instead, but there are options there to play with this lane. So that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, the actual subscribe button, but I don't know which video will be next, because life can have a lot of kinks. So until next time, take care, GG, get jinxed. Thank you for watching, and enjoy pizza responsibly.